let's talk about a really fascinating new business model that's popping up in the creative world. The really cool thing here is the promise behind it. We're talking incredibly low overhead, a ton of potential demand, and the ability to run the entire thing right from your laptop. I think we've all been here, right? You need professional-looking photos, maybe for your website, your personal brand, or even just your social media. But the whole idea of the cost, the scheduling, the awkward posing, it just makes you want to put it off forever. So in this explainer, we're going to break it all down. We'll start with all the problems with the old way, introduce this new AI solution, show you how it's way more than a gig, it's a scalable system, and then we'll give you the actual blueprint to build your own AI studio. Okay, so let's start by digging into why so many people are just fed up with traditional photography. The old way, I mean, the photos can be beautiful for sure, but getting them is filled with hurdles. And what's crazy is how everyone runs into these same problems. You're looking at really high costs just to get started, long waits to even get on a photographer's calendar, and you're totally at the mercy of the weather. On top of all that, there's the pressure of having to pose. And after all that effort, you walk away with just a handful of final pictures. In this number, this really gets to the biggest barrier for most people, the price. A professional photographer can easily charge $1,500 or more, and that's just for a basic package. That price tag alone stops so many people from getting the quality photos they really need. But what if you could just make all those barriers disappear? Well, this is where the whole concept of an AI photo shoot comes in, and believe me, it is a potential game changer. I mean, just look at this side by side. The difference is pretty stark, right? Instead of waiting for weeks, you could have your photos in a matter of days. Instead of being stuck with one location and one outfit, you get practically unlimited options. And the cost? It's not even in the same ballpark, from over $1,500 to under $100. You're getting way more variety, delivered way faster, for a tiny fraction of the price. So, who actually needs a service like this? Honestly, pretty much everyone. Personal brands need a constant stream of content. Creators need album art and promo shots. Businesses need product photos. Even families and pet owners want beautiful portraits without all the hassle. The market here is absolutely massive. And right now, it's pretty much a wide open field. Okay, this is where the model gets even more interesting. Because offering AI photo shoots isn't just about a one-off service. No, this can be built into a multi-layered business with a bunch of different ways to make money. You can think of it in 3 layers. You start with the custom shoots for individual clients. You can offer those as one-time things, or even better, as a monthly subscription for that sweet recurring revenue. But then you can scale up by creating products like themed stock image packs that you can sell over and over again with no extra work. And finally, you can teach other people how to do it themselves, creating a whole 3rd stream of income. And the pricing is just incredibly attractive to clients. Remember that $1,500 starting price we talked about? Well, a standard package here, which gets you 25 images and 2 different looks, comes in under $200. For the client, it feels like an amazing deal, but for you, it's still highly profitable. Which brings us to profit margins. They can be huge because you have almost no overhead. You don't need a fancy studio, you don't need expensive cameras or lighting. You can run the entire business digitally, just from your computer. Okay, so you can see the opportunity, but how do you actually build it? Let's walk through the basic blueprint for getting your own AI studio up and running. First things first, you're going to need a tool stack. Now, that sounds super technical, but it's really not. It's just the set of software you'll use to create the images, polish them up, and manage your clients and payments. Your tool stack really just breaks down into 3 simple categories. First, you have generation, using tools like Midjourney, where you can actually train a model on a client's own photos to create brand new images. Second is finishing, using programs like Photoshop for things like color correction and other little touch-ups. And third is operations. This is for stuff like taking payments and tracking your jobs with platforms like Beacons or Notion. It's a surprisingly simple setup. And your workflow is just as simple. The client books and gives you their creative brief. You generate all the images and then refine the best ones. Then you deliver the final gallery. It's a totally repeatable process that you can systemize, which means you can handle multiple clients at once without getting overwhelmed. Now, what's really compelling here is just how fast this can all happen. This timeline suggests that in just 30 days, 1 month, someone could go from just an idea to a fully functioning business with a portfolio, social proof from paying clients, and even recurring revenue offers. The path forward is super clear and really actionable. So, there you have it. A whole new model for creating images that's faster, cheaper, and way more accessible. As this technology keeps getting better, it does raise some interesting questions, right? Is this the future of photography for the masses? And how is it going to change what it even means to be a creator in the digital economy? The opportunity is here. The only question is whether you'll claim it.